All right, I'm going to call the meeting to order. It is 6 o'clock. It is Thursday, February 1st, 2024. We are in the City Hall Council Chambers. This is the Festival Grounds Committee meeting. Next item on the agenda is consider approving the minutes from the previous meeting, which was November 2nd.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the November 2nd meeting. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll move on to general agenda items for consideration. Brad, you got anything from the fair or I know we're early, but
Okay, we got, everything seems to be going all right. We got everything signed for the carnival. We've got a new act coming in, gonna be in front of the grandstand. Eli Alger and the Faster Horses. They're a country band of some sorts. He evidently, again, like everybody else in country music, has been in Nashville and all that kind of stuff. So he'll be here. We're trying to secure a comedy act for Friday to bring in something different, see if we can draw somebody else. We should still have the tractor pulls on, well, we have the tractor pulls signed for Saturday. Sunday will be the demolition derbies, and we're gonna try a couple of different things with that as well. And the only issue that was brought up, for the city attorney's office was this, Sue called in about the,
quilt show.
the quilt show. And it's not an issue. I was told it'll be out by at least 9 o'clock on Saturday, and I'll just do an overnighter to get everything put into the building so they can get it all set up on Sunday. The only issue I would see with that is we technically have the grounds from the 1st until the 31st. So we shouldn't have anything scheduled in August in there. Before, I think, 2022, they had it the 5th and 6th of August. And I think that was, Krista had called us on that to make sure that was all right, because we didn't have the fair at that point. But now that the fair has moved up a week, we got an issue. I can get everything else done outside. It's just the expo is going to be kind of a tight one, but we'll get it done. We'll deal with it. No big deal. So other than that, I think I can't recall anything else offhand that's going to be of concern. We'll get the beer vendors and the soda stuff taken care of within the next month or two, I'm hoping. So I'm going to try and get that done and out of our hair quick.
Okay.
So other than that, that's it.
All right, thank you. Rodeo update?
We're doing good. Everything's ready to go. We're working on quite a bit. We're just waiting for spring to come and so we can make the repairs to the arena ground.
I think it's gonna be here tomorrow.
All right.
There's supposed to be some electrical updates in back of the announcer's stand out in the field. Will that be ready for the rodeo? Thought we approved like 10 grand for electrical improvements in back of the speaker stand.
For the,
Camp area there, right?
well,
I think it was meant to be for people camping back there to plug in or, just some extra power for you.
it may be ready.
Yeah,
No promises.
it's coming.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that.
All right. Permanent vendor update. Becky is not here. Calendar of events. Anybody got any questions? We did get a Brad, I don't know, about August 17th. They're talking about having the quad races. Is that okay?
Not a problem.
Okay. I just want to make.
It works out because they're not going to have any horse shows
Okay.
from the fair until then, so
Okay.
if they have to move anything, it'll save headaches.
Okay. I just got updated. Krista emailed me, and she included you the other day on that, so. All right, discussion on promoting the festival grounds. We have Hallie's here to give us an update and discussion on Food Truck Palooza, May 18th, 2024.
Does anybody have any questions about it? That was my first concern.
I'm just thinking, are you gonna have any other events going along with that, or just the food trucks?
We have the food trucks, we have,
Entertainment?
I have Brad Emanuel from 3:30 to 7. We are working on having 2 different radio stations from 11 to 3 to provide music. With that comes ad features on the radio stations and some call-in interviews and some other bonuses that comes with that fee. So we're working on that. We also have a craft and vendor show going alongside the food trucks, and we have 13 vendors that have signed up for that and paid already. I have 5 food trucks confirmed and paid for as well. Our goal is 15, so we're a third of the way there, and I have more coming in.
And the ones that you do have are not the local ones. They're from the out. So
Yeah.
we're gonna, hopefully we get the local ones too, so.
Mhm. I have Yummy Thai out of Merrill, Rocky Rococo's out of Wausau, Red Wagon Concessions from Tigerton, Frozen Tundra Smoke Shack from Winneconne, and Jano's Sunray Cafe from Tomahawk. So I feel like it's a good variety. I'm glad that we have a broad area that we're working with here to bring more people in.
You didn't mention the cornhole tournament.
Oh, and a cornhole tournament. We have that going as well.
Right.
So, and that'll be under a 60 by 80 tent. He is gonna bring all of his machinery and the boards for the event, so we don't have to really deal with any of it, which is great.
They put it up on a big screen for the score and everything,
Yep.
and it's pretty impressive, and we've done that for VFW, and it is pretty effort-free as far as your part.
That's the plan.
And you do have Zach from Sawmill
Doing the
Beverage,
beverage area as well.
right? And we'll be working with Corey to get the license on to the March
Yep,
March Council, so the
yes.
February health, what's that?
For
Down there, we need a picnic license.
Corey, you said.
Yeah, Corey Bennett, the chief.
Okay, I thought there was a different Corey we
No.
had discussed, that's not.
No.
Oh, no. And we'll be going through Merrill Chamber to get the picnic license.
Now, is there gonna be somebody down there to point out where you want all the picnic tables and stuff put out? 'Cause I know that was gonna be asked.
At this moment, I think you're looking at her. I did an aerial view of the fairgrounds and to see where we wanted to place everything, and right now we have a tentative map, so barring snow placement and removal, hopefully we can make it all work. I think the layout looks pretty nice though, the way we have it, so.
We'll get well, we gotta move stuff out of there. We gotta find out from the rodeo how much of the barn they want to utilize, because then we'll get stuff moved out of the barn.
Okay, because everything that we're doing is gonna be down behind the grandstand.
Okay, where our beer tent was and stuff?
Yes.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're going through Everest Party Rentals for the tents. They gave a better quote than, the ones that you guys normally use.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Gotta call the, public service as well.
yep, I got that memo. I gotta do the underground
Diggers.
lines and everything, yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty well marked out there. But still gotta- just in case.
Digger's Helen.
Mm-hmm. But otherwise, what I had from January's email and the one that's in the packet is really all I had for you guys today.
I think it's well underway, and Hallie has been really working diligent on this and doing a great job, and give her a lot of credit for taking this on, so appreciate it.
Thank you. And for anybody who's interested in sponsoring, please get a hold of me. That'd be great.
Sponsorships are coming in, but they're
They
slow
are,
right now,
yes.
but. yeah.
They are. They're getting there.
All right, anything further? Hearing none, we'll move on to update and continued discussion on camping. I sent an email to Renee Krieger from the county. I believe it was yesterday. I sent it or last night. Asking her for information on how we should submit bills or how it's gonna get paid for, because I don't wanna, if we should pay the bills and then they reimburse us or whatever. She was going to look into that and get a hold of me today yet, but that didn't happen, and I understand, but, I just want to get going on getting some of the things ordered, because I know there's still supply chain issues, so. But otherwise, we are moving forward with that. Once I find out from the county how this process is going to work, we'll be working with Mr. Bjorklund. He's got some of the legwork already done. We just need to put it into play, so. For ordering like the Iron Ranger and stuff like that. So that's just kind of an update on that. Next, we have discussion on offering discounts to organizations to use the festival grounds. Lori, you have an email there, correct?
Yep. And this was from the Lincoln County Horse Project. They had called inquiring about using the arena for a 4-H group to practice riding, 10 or less kids, and possibly have some 4-H events. She was told that the price was $300 a day plus a $250 security deposit, but this person asked if there could be a discount for 4-H. And she was told that it would be checked into and brought to this committee.
Okay. I guess I don't like to give the discount because then it sets a precedent and it just keeps going.
Agreed.
Because the Miners Club pay out, so I don't know what they pay to me each time.
We have to check with.
Yeah, I honestly don't recall right off the top of my
Because I
head.
know they came in and they did the same thing, that they use it, and they love the discount on it based on the price.
If we do it, we're not doing it for the auctions that are being held at the,
For multiple use, we've given a discount. That's not happening anymore. Oh, we agreed on that.
No. We talked about it, but it never.
right, never went.
The problem you're going to have is criteria, you know, is it a 501c3, is it, there's all,
Right.
that's the problem you get into. Is it a club, which is sometimes frankly does more work and good than a legally organized situation. I just advise you be very cautious about that.
I guess if we look into it and we charge them the same as what we charge the Riders Club, is that acceptable to, if they get a discount or if?
I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah, I think they lower cost, Riders Club has.
Well, that's something,
Keep it on the agenda and we'll talk about it next month.
yeah,
So, if that's all
we'll,
right.
by that,
Tough to change the pricing.
we'll talk to Krista and
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
find out who's paying what there and bring it back next month then. Anything else? Moving on, monthly reports. Rick?
I echo your compliments on Hallie. We got together a little bit ago, and we'll go knocking on doors for sponsors here coming up to see if we can twist a few arms. But she's already nailed down so many parts of this event that's outstanding.
Do you have paperwork on sponsorship?
Sorry?
Do you have paperwork on sponsorship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, the auction's coming up this weekend.
Yep.
It's a postponed one. And according to him, he's talked with 5 more estates that want auctions, so he'll continue to rent the building on a very regular basis.
He's okay with, Arnie Lang's okay with the criteria we established for access to the building. He's
I haven't spoken to him about that.
okay. He was here last meeting, if you recall, and had some concerns.
He was here, yes.
Yeah. But that's apparently not affecting him, or he's gonna live with our criteria? Is that
Yeah,
what-
he wasn't pleased with it, but he's going forward.
Okay, well,
I had a conversation, I think I told you yesterday, with his helper, and he understands and will work with us on that, so.
I guess that's the thing, working with him, apparently is our best customer for Expo. And, or we have overhead expenses there for utilities and all that, so it'd be nice to get that building. Their expenses for that building at least partially paid for, and he's a big part of that, so I think we should work with them as we're working with the fair and the rodeo as one of our cherished partners.
Yep, and I've been working behind the scenes to get it smoothed out.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
The event at flea markets, quad racing, mounted shooting, gun shows, wrestling, are tracking, so we're on track for those events. One thing that's picked up immensely is quinceañeros. About once a week now, I'm talking with a new family group that's wanting to bring in for their 15-year-old daughter for their celebration. So word of mouth has been spread out pretty good on that.
Good. Okay. Anything else? Is that good? Is that it? All right. Consider placing the monthly reports on file. Entertain a motion.
So move.
Second.
I got a motion and a second to place the monthly reports on file. Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Next, we have public comment. Hearing no public comment, nobody's on the phone. Date and time of next meeting will be March 7th at 6 PM. That work? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, we are adjourned. Thank you.